All right, guys, welcome back to the Real South Africa. We have several couples that traveled together to SA, and they had the most amazing time. And they put together several videos and pictures, so we decided to put them together and share them with you. Check it out. And there they are, the Thornhill group. You're going to see these guys a lot because they put together a lot of content and they shared it with us in a pretty book. What do you think, Tasha?
I think this group was absolutely amazing. They were so fun. They were energetic and ready to go from the moment they started.
And they had what we like to call here a group manager. Is that right, Savannah? What is it called?
A trip manager.
What did you do for them?
I just made sure they was there on time, their drivers were there on time, and just made sure everything went as scheduled.
And did that happen?
Yes, they were very easy to work with, and they seemed to have a lot of fun.
So obviously this right here is they're in Cape Town. And in Cape Town, from time to time, you would see a baboon or a monkey from time to time. But obviously it didn't make them afraid. They was in a vehicle because we make sure we provide the vehicles. So that's probably the little baby, and then that's the mama over there. You know the little babies. They don't want to act right. And then
Listen, don't make fun of the babies. The babies is what keeps the mamas and daddies on their toes. Like these babies right here.
Yeah. So like I said, we put these things together so people can enjoy it. And we like the fact that there was several couples.
Yeah.
I can't remember the breakdown. I think it was like 5 couples.
I think, well, it was 4 couples and 2 singles, so that's how I do it in my mind. But yes, it was a total of 10 of them. And they were absolutely amazing. Like I said, there was one lady that was in charge of everything, and she really made sure everyone was on point and did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, but the trip manager
had
an amazing role to make sure they was in order. Am I right, Savannah?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So again, guys, when you come to South Africa, we make sure, this isn't our content. This is their content. So we just want to share it. I think, people seeing what people do, because I know there are those that are like, we should have a camera person with everybody on every trip and so forth, but we're never going to do that because this is their vacation, right?
It's their vacation, and most people have extraordinary smartphones, and these smartphones take amazing pictures like the one you're seeing right now. This is where they're at Boulder Beach. This is actually part of the tour. When you go to Cape Town, you will get to experience Boulder Beach, and that's where you're going to see the penguins. And there's so many schools that are taking place that go to visit Boulder Beach with the kids, which is what you're seeing here.
Savannah, have you been there?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Okay,
It was really nice.
It was okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, so I think those penguins that were little don't grew up since then.
Those are the same penguins?
Yeah, those are the exact same ones.
That's so silly.
But yeah, like I said, we're really happy with what we're able to provide for our people. I think for most of them, there may have been 1 or 2 that had been here before. None of them, Tasha?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And plus it's good to see the pictures and videos that they sent through their eyes and what they're experiencing as well.
Okay, and so what were they saying? Because obviously they're contacting you and they're saying how their trip was going. Did they say anything to you?
They said everything was amazing. The food was amazing. The people that they were around and the views, of course, because they were in Cape Town.
Okay. Tasha, did you get any feedback afterwards?
Most of the feedback I got was that they didn't get to stay long enough.
But they was here for a long time.
They did. They were actually gone for about 2 weeks total. So like this is their portion of when they were in Cape Town, and as you will see, they actually go to another part of Africa. They go to Vic Falls, but they started in Johannesburg with us, and they loved every bit of their time in this country and didn't want to leave when it came time to leave Zimbabwe. So they really, really loved Africa as a whole.
Yeah, I think there was probably more content, but this was the content that they actually shared. So like I said, we are fortunate. And sometimes people, they do leave and they send us content because they tend to be a little excited. Would you say, Savannah?
Yes, of course. They're very excited, very jittery. They don't know what's coming next. And at the end of the day, they always have an amazing time.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is on purpose, guys. When you have everything planned, and they never concern themselves about, oh, what time I got to do this, or is there a vehicle going to come pick me up, or where am I eating at? Like all these different things, because in this situation you got several different people, several different groups all together, so they all had different ideas. But I think they followed what the real South Africa put together for them, and they had an amazing time. And I'm going to say that this group looked very well
No,
together.
They were a good looking group. I loved their energy. They were a little bit older than Mark. Just a little bit older than Mark, but
Barely.
they were definitely a high energetic group. When I say they love their food and they love their wine, they love their food.
Is there a wine story?
Well, is there a wine story? Do you have a wine story?
I just know they were excited for the wine tour that we have with our sommelier. So
Yes, they truly loved that, and they took lots of pictures. And even there was a message that they sent after it was all done, basically saying how much they loved meeting with our sommelier and that they're going to see her when she comes to California later this year. So she really made an impact on them, and just traveling with us allows you that type of interaction with people where you just want to stay in contact.
Yeah, because I know I think that group had people from the East Coast and people from the West Coast. And I think there was some from Michigan. I can't remember. I am so sorry.
They were from a little all everywhere.
Yeah. But some of them, I think one of them had how many years of marriage? Like 35 years.
Yeah,
Was
it was
it
like 30
yeah.
years.
Yeah, 30 years of marriage, and it was all celebrating. So from what I understand, they generally travel every year together. In this particular case, they chose South Africa. And then I always say, I wonder why. Maybe they happened to see some of our content. I think that's what they told us. They saw some of our content and it was like, oh, it looks very interesting. And of course, they don't want to be sitting there trying to figure out what to do and where to go and all this stuff. So it was, do you remember the phone call that you took, Tasha?
I do. The Thornhill, that's what I'm going to call her, CT for short. She called. She had one of her girlfriends on the call with her, and she said, this is what we're trying to do. I want to do this. I want to do this. Can you make that happen? Absolutely. She was like, I want to do Johannesburg. I want to do Cape Town. I want to go to Zim. It's going to be a total of 10 of us. And she took her time. They made their payments. They put the deposit down. We stayed in communication. Then she let us know that they were celebrating anniversaries, and we did something special for them in the rooms because they were celebrating. But they were on point the entire time, very involved in the process, very easy to communicate with, and it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
So they believed in us.
They did, and I think they still do. They're gonna come back and see another part of South Africa. They want to do Durban next time, since they did Johannesburg and Cape Town this time. But they're very interested in the continent as a whole, but South Africa specifically, because it is so beautiful here.
Yeah. And you're seeing some of the pictures over and over because they just kept sending pictures. We put them together, but it still has a serious impact. And a lot of it here is Cape Town, but they did spend a lot of time in Durban because we actually saw them. We actually got a chance to meet them, and they were very exciting. At least they were exciting to me because they were like kids in a candy store.
Oh, they were wide open.
Yeah, even though they were just slightly older than me, according to Tasha. Like slightly.
Like maybe like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, maybe once or 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days.
Yeah. So overall, though, I think it was an amazing tour. We try to make everybody's tour amazing for a lot of reasons, and the biggest reason is because you guys deserve it. And you pay your money, you come this far, you deserve a little bit more than just the regular stuff. But these are great pictures that they are sharing with us of their experience. Keep in mind, they didn't have to, but they did, and
they did.
Yeah, and we appreciate it.
But we love getting videos and pictures. I mean, the trip manager puts together this amazing group so that you guys can.
So it is a group manager.
It is a trip manager. It's let me call her the experience manager.
Okay.
To make sure you have a proper experience. But this is where they shared all the pictures there, and
this is
we
the
were just happy.
winelands.
Yeah, this is the.
So
winelands.
with them being in, some of them living in California, they kind of understand the winelands. So I'm not sure they were shocked or how they felt about going somewhere else going somewhere else.
A proper spit ride.
Yeah, and not patronizing, drinking wine and not patronizing California. But we do it pretty big here in the Republic of South Africa, But you got to have everything proper set up for you so you can have these experiences and just flow through, just like this group here.
I don't know. Now at this point, so this is one of the big ones you guys definitely will get to visit. I'm not going to say very much about it. I'm going to leave the mystery there. Oh, when I say they were wine drinkers, they were wine drinkers. They were so much fun.
But they were on time.
They were, yeah, that's true. No matter how much they drank the night before, they were ready to go.
Yeah, that's the advantage. You make sure everybody's on time, being where they gotta be, and whatnot. But yeah, this is pretty nice.
Excellent.
Yeah, but if you have any questions and you want to come with your family or you want to come by it as an individual or a small group, listen, guys, you can pick your own tour dates like they did, because they actually chose the date that they want to come.
They did, and that's the flexibility of being able to travel with someone like us, because you do get to pick your own travel dates. So, and you can create your own group, which is essentially what they did.
Yeah, and we've done this several times. I've had people call us and say, "Hey, we got a group of 20. Can y'all handle 20 people?" And then I kind of giggle a little bit to myself. And then I'm like, yes, I think we can do 20 people.
We can do.
Yeah, which is a small number in our mind. Our real estate tours, which is coming up soon. We got one in October of this year, 2026. We usually have between 30 and 35 on those as well. So
and that's just a cutoff.
Yeah, and we actually just cut it off.
That's just the cutoff.
Yeah, so it's interesting times here in South Africa. And I think, a lot of us need to travel like this. First class, everything taken care of. And now you're just coming to just have fun with your friends. You think so?
Yeah, they look very happy.
I don't know.
That's a nice photo.
Yeah. Like I said, actually, this is the first time I'm actually looking at these photos. So I'm looking right along with you guys. Yeah, but
they're going to dinner right here.
Yeah, okay. This is the dinner that
were they on time?
They were on time. But this is one of the dinners that we love having down in Cape Town, because it's like a dinner by the ocean and it's a sunset. So the views are amazing. The wine is even better. So can you imagine all day long out having a good time and then coming back and chilling with some wine, some good food, and they brought their own friends, so they're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, and I'm sure they were loud. I'm sure they wasn't loud. I'm sure they were very respectful.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
they were good. They were really good.
I think so. But yeah, and this is in Cape Town still. I think we're going to see a little bit more in different locations. But at the end of the day, there they are.
That's.
Now you can't tell me that. You can't tell me
they. Five.
Yeah, they look great. They look great. Yep, they look great.
Just ready to go.
Yeah, I really appreciated getting a chance to meet them and did we eat that day with them, or we just had a drink? Yeah, they made us drink. They made me drink.
You cannot say that.
They did. They did. They were like, yeah. It was like, you need to drink something, because they was doing a what'd you call it? A toast?
Yeah, we were doing a toast.
We was doing a toast, and I was going to use water, and because I'm driving, I'm trying to be a responsible gentleman, and I got my wife in the car, but then they coerced me. So don't let them smiling faces.
Don't be like that. They gave him like a sip of wine. He barely touched it, but he did toast. I
did something.
You did something.
I did something.
But it was nice. They were very sweet. I don't know how many bottles of wine they had that night. And I know I keep talking about wine, but South Africa is known for its wine. So even if you're not a drinker, you still need to experience the winelands. So don't take that off the list.
Yeah.
If you're not a drinker, you still need to experience the winelands here in South Africa.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see. Where are we?
I don't know. We're on our way to Victoria Falls, I think.
Yeah, I think this is the same evening that they spent. And they spent a lot of time there. And the food down there in Cape Town is a culinary delight. Anyway, they got some of the best food in the world down there, bar none. and so forth. So, and then they decided to go to Zimbabwe. Look at them. Look at the crew.
Yeah, look at it. As you guys know, when you go to Vic Falls, I think it is a natural rainforest. As you can see, they're wearing their ponchos.
Yeah.
Not because it's raining outside, but because it's a rainforest. It's an actual rainforest.
I think this was in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
See,
this that night.
Yeah, that's the night.
See those
right
drinks?
there.
See those drinks?
Double fisted.
Yeah, they had
Double
drinks
fisted.
everywhere.
Double fisted. We made fun of them so much that night. It was
Yeah,
so
I think
funny.
they were late getting there.
No.
Were they late, Savannah?
No.
Maybe.
I don't know. I know they were ready to go when we got there. Though.
So,
Look at that. It's a
yeah, so the
good-looking
table
group right
was
there.
the table was full of delight. Let's just say that.
Full of delight. It was
So,
good.
yep.
I was laughing.
Yeah, 2
'cause,
drinks. That don't make no
she had a
sense.
glass of red wine and a
5 drinks in that picture.
porn
And
star
there go us.
martini.
There go me in the blue shirt back there.
I'm somewhere back
Yeah,
there.
Tasha, she's standing up to the left.
Yeah.
So we was in Johannesburg. So we surprised them. We popped in. They didn't know we were coming, but we popped in. It was well worth it. Everybody was very upbeat, and I just like what everybody had to say.
Oh, that is their one tour where they went to Soweto.
Yeah, they did that
Look
as
at
well.
that. They're such a good looking group. They were. I will have to say they
Yeah.
were definitely probably one of the best self-made groups we've ever had. They were so much fun.
Yeah.
Just their communication, the way they were excited for every day.
There go Mark and Tasha.
There go Mark and Tasha.
Real South Africa.
But the way they were excited for every day just made it a pleasure to work with them.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, if you have any questions about your own tour, just feel free to reach out to us at therealsouthafrica.com. That's our website. There's an opportunity to schedule an appointment, and then when I say schedule an appointment, I mean for a phone call. But the reality is everything you need is on the website. If somebody calls me again and say, well, what are the travel dates? I'm gonna lose it.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna lose it.
You're gonna do what you always do and politely tell them to go back to the website. And they
it's
pick
your
their own
date.
travel dates.
So as you pick the actual tour you want to go on, as you go through it, it's going to ask you what dates you want to travel, how many people coming, like all these different things, and then you just kind of follow the prompts, and like buying a pair of shoes on Amazon, and that's it.
Excellent.
Very, 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 very simple.
Excellent.
But this is Mandela Square. Obviously, they had a chance to spend some time there as well.
I think this next picture coming up is one of my favorites because it's their first dinner. And that's the view of the sunset. And they sent these pictures immediately and was like, this is absolutely amazing. So I appreciate the fact that they shared those pictures with us. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to see them again here soon in sunny South Africa.
Don't just visit South Africa. Experience the real luxury of Johannesburg. Stop scrolling through generic travel deals. You deserve more than a standard tourist package. You deserve the real heartbeat of Africa, wrapped in 5-star comfort. At therealsouthafrica.com, we don't sell tickets, we curate lifestyle experiences. From exclusive culinary tours in Maboneng to VIP access in Sandton, we unlock the doors that standard travel agencies can't. Curated luxury, every itinerary hand-picked for safety, style, and authenticity. Zero stress, private drivers, 5-star accommodations, and 24/7 support. The authentic pulse. Experience the culture of Johannesburg without sacrificing your comfort. Availability for our VIP packages is limited. Secure your seat at the table. Discover your luxury package.
Welcome to the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. We have amazing packages to South Africa. And of course, this is Johannesburg, one of the most vibrant cities in the world. And of course, you can experience some great nightlife, some great food, some great hotels. And of course, we have a 6, 10, and 13-day packages that we have fully vetted on our website. And then of course, you will leave Johannesburg and possibly go to Durban. 6, 10, and 13-day packages there as well. It's the Indian Ocean. It's amazing and warm. And then, of course, Cape Town, one of the most vibrant cities in all of Africa and possibly the world. So all this is available for you. And then, of course, we have safari packages as well, which you could enjoy. You can't leave South Africa without going on safari.
Home, a tale of discovery with the real South Africa. For years, Marcus and Nia had talked about the trip. It wasn't just a vacation, it was a pilgrimage. They wanted to see the motherland, to feel the rhythm of the drums, and to stand on the soil of their ancestors. But every time they sat down to plan their first trip to South Africa, the logistics felt overwhelming. Safety concerns, transport logistics, and the fear of getting a tourist trap experience paralyzed them. They didn't want a generic bus tour. They wanted authenticity. They wanted luxury. They wanted to feel safe. That's when Nia found the real South Africa Travel and Tourism, The Decision. It says here they specialize in luxury packages and handle everything from the moment you land. Real people, real experiences, boots on the ground. Marcus was skeptical, but one consultation call changed everything. The team at the Real South Africa didn't just sell them a package. They listened to their anxieties and promised a seamless experience. They booked the signature luxury tour, The Arrival. Touching down at OR Tambo International Airport in Johannesburg, the fatigue of the long flight vanished the moment they cleared customs. The professional airport representative from the media pool holding the welcome sign, with Marcus and Nia approaching with their luggage. The lighting is bright and welcoming, with the Welcome Home branding clearly visible. There, holding a sign with their names, was a representative from the Real South Africa. Professional, warm, and welcoming. "Welcome home," he said, taking their bags. Montage of the sleek SUV transfer and arrival at a 5-star hotel in Sandton. The lighting emphasizes luxury and comfort, with golden hour light reflecting off the hotel's glass facade and panoramic city views. From that moment, Marcus realized he didn't have to worry about a thing. The private transfer was a sleek, air-conditioned SUV. Their hotel in Sandton wasn't just a place to sleep, it was a 5-star sanctuary with panoramic views of the richest square mile in Africa. The experience. The next 10 days were a blur of magic, curated perfectly by the Real South Africa. Johannesburg and Soweto. They didn't just drive past Vilakazi Street, they walked it. Their guide, a local with deep knowledge, introduced them to the history of Nelson Mandela and Desmond Tutu. They ate authentic cuisine at a local restaurant, laughing with locals, feeling the vibrant energy of the township, completely safe and entirely embraced. The luxury safari lodge set up from the media pool, followed by dramatic wildlife footage. A majestic lioness walks close to their vehicle. The lighting transitions from golden savanna light to the warm, intimate lighting of the luxury lodge at night. The safari. Then came the bush. The company had arranged a private game drive at a luxury lodge. Seeing a lioness walk past their vehicle, close enough to hear her breath, brought tears to Nia's eyes. It was raw and majestic, yet they returned to a lodge with high thread count sheets and gourmet dining. Spectacular shots of Table Mountain from the media pool, with Marcus and Nia standing at the summit. The lighting captures the dramatic collision of oceans with golden hour and blue hour tones. Wine country scenes with world-class vineyards complete the sequence. Cape Town. The transition to the Cape was flawless. Standing atop Table Mountain, looking out over the collision of the oceans, Marcus turned to Nia. "I never imagined it would be this beautiful." They visited the winelands, tasted world-class pinotage, and learned about the complex history of the region. The transformation. On their final night, enjoying a sunset dinner overlooking the Atlantic, the couple reflected on the journey. I was so scared of the unknown, Nia admitted. But the real South Africa made the unknown feel like home. They realized that the value wasn't just in the hotels or the flights. It was in the peace of mind. They had experienced the soul of the country without the stress of planning it. They came as tourists, but they were leaving as family. As they boarded the plane back to the States, Marcus pulled out his phone. "What are you doing?" Nia asked. "Writing a review," Marcus smiled. "And looking at dates for next year. We have to bring the whole family." Ready to experience the magic for yourself? Don't let the logistics keep you from the journey of a lifetime. Book with the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism today, where luxury meets authenticity. Welcome.
Everybody, this is Mark Blanton, and this is
Dr. Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism.
and we have amazing packages to Johannesburg, Cape Town, and Durban. So we would like to see you guys here. All you have to do is just go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and we'll make sure that your trip here is amazing.
See you here in sunny South Africa. Welcome to the Real South Africa Immersion Experience. This trip or experience is for those that are highly interested in experiencing everyday life and everyday lifestyles available here in South Africa. Others have chosen this program and have decided that it was one of the best decisions they've ever made. Why did they say that? Because they had time to actually enjoy South Africa, enjoy the weather, enjoy the people, enjoy the food. They had time to explore, meaning that they weren't rushed to do anything. They had time to shop at their leisure, eat at their leisure, learn about banking, learn about investments, all while here on their own time. This program is designed for those that are seriously considering the opportunities here in South Africa and understanding that spending time in a country is exactly the way you get to learn it. So to find out more about these immersion experiences, please visit our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and we look forward to having you here in the immersion program in sunny South Africa.
All right, guys, this is Mark Edward Blanton from the Real South Africa. And guess what? Our visa services is back. We're going to be helping you guys with visas because we all know that it can be problematic to get a visa here in the Republic of South Africa. So what we have done, we partnered with a big company that will assist us, and we've checked them out. We recommend that their services are very, very proper. Of course, we go with proper here in the Republic of South Africa, and they can assist you. So if you have questions about, do I qualify for a visa? Then that's when we have our consult. You get a consult with these guys. They will literally go through everything with you. And my expectations is for you to ask all the questions that you need to ask so you will know exactly which way to proceed. So they work in every arena of immigrations. So it would definitely help us who are looking to migrate to the Republic of South Africa. And all I can say is first, come on a trip, of course. And once you come on a trip, then you will be motivated to do all the work that needs to happen for you guys to come to South Africa properly. So all I can say is this is a great team. This is a great situation. All I can say is, again, reach out to us at outreach@therealsouthafrica.com. We will respond to you, and then you'll get an email, and then the process has began. Okay, so we will see you guys here properly in sunny South Africa.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.